Hey, folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's intraday analysis video, brought to you by the creators of proprietary price, pattern, and time methodology. Learn the PPT methodology and profit for life. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here at InTheMoneyStocks.com. All right, guys, let's get into the action here. Markets are having a great rally day. S&P's up 17, Dow's up 130, Nasdaq is up 34 on the day, 1% across the board. And again, one thing I stressed to my members yesterday is even though the market was selling off beautifully and has been on the weaker side, don't get too bearish. In other words, yesterday there were multiple members that came to me and said, "Hey, can I go all in short?" And they said that to me. "Can I go all in short?" And I said, "No, you can't, because they're going to keep bouncing this market sharply, and you don't want to short when the market's already down a day or two in a row, because the buy the dip mentality is still there." And the biggest thing that I can say right here is just take a look. You have the low pivot right here, which we had that big bounce off of. You hadn't even taken that out. In other words, you have a higher low right now. So why would you be going short here, right here, when you haven't even taken out the previous low? So these are the types of things that you have to kind of monitor and understand. And most people don't understand that. Right? And again, that's why I had to literally hold them back like a dog on a leash, kind of like pulling them back, saying, "No, don't do it, stay back, stay back." And obviously, I saved them a crap load of money here. But the point is, you have to read the charts. When you let emotion get control, the charts don't get followed, and you lose money. All right. For instance, yesterday, the media, CNBC, ridiculously bearish. Ridiculously bearish. Good indicator right there we were going to get a bounce. All right, in addition, as I just said before, this is just a pullback that we were having inside of this move up. It doesn't mean anything unless it takes out the low. There's no reason to short it ahead of that low. Breaks the low and consolidates, that's a different story. But you got to know these types of things, folks, because otherwise you're just giving money away to the institutions who are sitting there like the greedy bastards they are, waiting for you to just hand them your cash and your hard-earned money. All right, markets again hitting the 200 MA intraday here. This is a strong market today, but you are hitting resistance. Let me remove this trend line for now. Nonetheless, you're right into this good resistance area. Micro topping tail right there. Nothing to write home. Volume is pretty light today, 93.8 million. It's actually not horrible, but it is on the lighter side for the 2:30 p.m. Eastern time. Resistance is right here. Then resistance is right up here at the 164 level, and then above that, you're looking at resistance around the 164.40 level. So that's what we're seeing right now here, folks. And again, markets continuing to hover. Let's take a look at the dollar today, which is getting hit a little bit. Small down day on the dollar. The FXY today has been a monster on the open, but notice the FXY has been trending lower all day long from the open. And again, see this, guys, right here? Look at this fade all the way down. That movement on the FXY is helping push the markets up. The markets like to trade inverse. And again, notice here, inverse to the FXY. Okay, that's a very important kind of key to understanding the markets, to understand that the markets want the yen to fall. As long as the yen falls, the markets will go up and trend higher. In addition, yields are dropping. The 10-year is down 2.3%, which is a nice drop here to 2.18% on the 10-year, and that is a very nice little drop, which also helps the market. Remember, a falling yen and also a falling yield is a double positive for the markets, and you see the results right here. Okay, guys, so very nice, very nice here. All right, and again, that's why I've been a little bit more conservative over the last couple days, because, yeah, you're going to get a couple down days as the market kind of switches from all-out bull to kind of more neutral-ish pop and drop type atmosphere, but you have to be careful. It's not going to be a big downturn just yet. Yes, it'll come. Not yet. You're still going to get the buy-the-dip mentality bounces, which are actually great shorting opportunities if you know what you're looking for. All right, stocks to watch today. Amazon, great bounce on Amazon today, folks. Take a look at Amazon here. Amazon shooting right back up after a big down day yesterday, up $4 today. Apple's up $2, really nothing to write home about here. Apple, to me, is still ridiculously weak and only up $2 on a very nice gain in the markets today. JPM, which was weak early in the day, has come back with a vengeance and has gone positive, trading just off the highs of the day above the 200 MA. Small topping tail on an intraday basis right here as well. All right, Exxon and Chevron both up about 93 cents on the day. Google's up $2.60. Baidu's up a buck 50. And again, pretty much across the board, you're having positives. Even the retail, excuse me, the REITs are bouncing today. The real estate plays. Take a look at Lennar. Here's Lennar up $1.75. That's a huge move. SPG huge move up $4. And again, I highlighted SPG to my members last night, folks, because look at this. And I can erase this line for now, but just take a look at this, guys. This gap fill is what filled yesterday. I gave this out to my members in the intraday stock chat as a trade, and I talked about it after the market closed in the technical analysis video, which is part of the research center. I said, this is your buy level right here. Gap fill, 100% retrace. It's a 0.618 retrace as well. This is a great setup right here, and look at the move today on SPG. Any of these REITs are making big moves today. Symbol O, Realty Income up 56 cents. IYR up $1.33. Great bounce on IYR. And again, these are having tremendous bounces across the board. Goldman Sachs today up $3 on the day. Great move on Goldman just off the highs of the day. Seems like every chart has that little bit of a micro topping tail in place. And small caps continue to be on watch as well as they continue to trade beautifully here. All right, so we'll continue to watch that very closely. But bottom line is, let's go back to the SPY. Markets continue to trend very nicely to the upside. We're still seeing some, markets stalling right here at the 200, but this is a great day on the markets. Again, coming off what the CNBC people would have you believe was catastrophic and ugly yesterday, and you had to buy the VXX. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I heard people on CNBC yesterday saying buy the VXX, which is the VIX ETF. Take a look at the VXX today, guys. Down 71 cents today. I mean, it's coming right back in. It's taking out this pivot low right here. And do I think eventually the VIX will go up? Yeah, I think eventually. But it's going to come back in a little bit more, I think, especially tomorrow being Friday. You'll probably see it pull back a little bit more as the market gets a small bid to the upside. All right? And again, on the spiders, now let's talk about what we see for tomorrow, right? All right, so you had a great move up. You're into resistance here, so that's today's action. I really don't expect too much more out of the markets, maybe a little bit more upside. The big thing you want to follow over the next couple days is, does the market take out this high? So remember, we didn't take out the low on the pullback, and that's why I told people not to short it yet. And at the same time, now you're bouncing, so you want to watch, do you take out this pivot high, this short-term pivot high? If you take out that high, you could easily go up and retest the all-time high in the markets as well. So you're really watching because you have lower highs, but at some point, if one of these gets taken out, it could tell you about an impending move up in the markets. All right, guys, I'm going to step aside here, get back to trading. Come join us at InTheMoneyStocks.com. Take the 7-day free trial to the Research Center if you're a swing trader or investor, to the intraday stock chat if you're a day trader. Take care, and let's profit for life.